Watsonville High seniors. This presentation is to let you know more about the senior expectations for you over the next 4 weeks. And there's a lot. These two slides have the calendar of events. Next week we have some fun games after school. We have the Principals Awards. The week after that will be Senior Spirit Week, and there's a lot more about that coming up. You'll notice the pink slips on Friday the 23rd. That's a really important date. Then the last 2 weeks, I should say, pink slips are due on the 30th. You've got your finals, and then you have your graduation. This will be practice, and then the final graduation that Friday.
And we want to say congratulations to our class of 2025 valedictorians, co-valedictorians, which are Jesus Nolasco Vega, Yasmin Salas, and our salutatorian, Adrian Ramirez.
And congratulations to our class of 2025 top 10%. Thank you so much for your effort these past 4 years.
Graduation tryouts. We're looking for greeters in all languages for our class. We're looking for performers, musicians, poets, and speakers to make our graduation festive on May 12th.
And there's only one more grad gown pickup at our school, so if you haven't ordered yours or received yours, come by or scan the QR code or order it online.
Senior versus student games start next week after school, starting Tuesday the 13th with kickball on Blackburn Field, followed by basketball on Wednesday the 14th in the new gym, and ending the week off with the soccer on Thursday the 15th, Blackburn Field. The following week we have girls flag football seniors versus juniors on Blackburn Field after school.
Senior Spirit Week will take place the week of the 19th through the 23rd. Monday will be Lounge Day, Tuesday with Jersey Day, Wednesday with Bring Back Your Childhood Day, Thursday with Best Summer Fit, and Friday, College Apparel Day.
Kiss the Senior Goodbye Rally will be May 22nd. Make sure to send in pictures and videos for our Kiss the Senior Goodbye video. There's 2 ways to send pictures and videos, preferably through email, which would be at aaronashwell@pvusd.net or Wildcats ASB.
Okay, we have 2 events coming up to end this senior week. The first one is the EAOP and Gear Up. This is Gear Up's last year, and every single senior is part of Gear Up. So they have this huge dinner. It's at 5:30, and that's where you get your college stoles. But at the same night, so after this event, we have
our senior sunset from 6 to 8:30 p.m. However, the sun does set at 7, like around 8, so we would recommend you to be there like around 7:30 if you really want to enjoy like the kind of stuff that's going to be there.
including hot birds for sale. Later on, we're going to have those graduation photos the following week, so I want to remind you. Friday, the 23rd, you get your stoles. Then that following Tuesday, you can wear those stoles and your cap and gown and get formal pictures and order those for your family.
2025 yearbooks will be delivered days after May 24th. Arrival of books will be announced in Google Classroom in class of 2025.
Okay, this is a serious one. You can see it's all in red. You cannot graduate. You cannot walk in graduation if you don't complete the survey. So the plan is, instead of flex on May 21st, it's now advisory. And your advisory teachers and counselors will help you fill this graduation survey out. But in order to get your pink slip turned in and on time, you need this completed first. So if you finish it on the 21st, you get your pink slip on the 23rd, it's already signed for you. So you want to get that done first. Again, you're going to get them on the 23rd. They're due the following Friday, the 30th, in the quad after school. And you want to get as many of these signatures done beforehand. So earlier is even better. One more thing is, part of that clearance on the pink sheet is attendance. These are the only days left for attendance. And if by Saturday, 5:31, it's too late. So get those cleared. We've got Friday and Saturday schools available for you. One more thing is that when you start thinking about going to your new schools and colleges, you need your transcripts. And so you need to ask Jessica Campos in the main office for that, and here's the link.
Be sure to request it sooner rather than later because she does get busy and you'd want it as soon as possible.
Commencements honors 13 years of hard work and the entrance into your adult life. VIP seating is for kids that are on the list for great attendance. Make sure you show up an hour early.
And there will be more about this when we actually go through our graduation practice. You're going to know exactly where to sit, where your family is sitting, and where Cats News, the channel, is going to be held. One more thing is you cannot miss a day. Please write these dates down. They are very, very important. You will lose your lineup in graduation. You will be moved to the back of the line and out of your row if you miss one of these days. Again, Tuesday, 9:30 to 11:30. And then Wednesday and Thursday, it's when we actually practice on the field to where which seats, what lineup you are, what side of you are, and you cannot miss this. So please do not schedule work on any of these days. This is the map where we'll line up. More again about that during the practice, but we'll have 2 lines and we'll meet in the quad on the Friday of graduation at 12:30 p.m. And then this will be the map we'll discuss again in the practice. One last thing about graduation attire.
You will be able to decorate your grad caps, but CATS code will be in effect, so make sure your grad caps are appropriate. Also, make sure that all the robes are zipped up during graduation.
Remember, no heels, but wedges and flats are okay.
And due to PVUSD rules, balloons are not allowed, and if they are brought, you will not be allowed inside.
Your photo will be taken at graduation ceremony at the bottom of the stairs after you receive your diploma. You may purchase these hard copies afterwards in the Van Santes website.
Mm-hmm. Again, details.
No balloons. Be sure to walk with distance. Tortillas and beach balls are okay, however, don't throw them during performances. And at the end of the ceremony, be sure to switch your tassel from right to left.
May 12, tickets for grad night will be sold at $20 to $30 in room K107. Make sure to meet at the cafeteria at 7 p.m. for check-in. Buses will leave at 8:30 p.m. and will return on campus at 2:30 a.m.
And these are the free shirts that come with it. There will be a diploma pickup. That's the very last event that you have at Watsonville High. You need to come up and get your diploma anytime between 1 and 3 that Monday after we graduate. And one kind thing I ask you is that if you aren't going to use your cap and gown, we would appreciate the donations for it for the future seniors that will need to borrow it for next year.
And lastly, this message came from ASB class of 2025, and we want to let the rest of y'all know, congratulations. We're so proud of y'all, and we want to have an awesome graduation ceremony, so make sure to share this information with your parents and loved ones.
Alright, last but not least, thank you to Argelia Sanchez Mauricio for being our class of 2025 ASB president.
Thanks, you guys.